Okay, this is Peter David Gustafson, and today I'm talking about the question that always comes up to me with new people trying to come on as a client partner of my firm is how do I get my site seeing over 1,000 visitors a day? And it's very possible, but it does take work. What you see here on my screen right now is a client that I've worked with since January 1st of 2013, and they're an outsourcing company that helps firms, businesses in the United States with virtual assistants, and they do very well. But the story wasn't always that case. If we go back here, even go back, let's say go back from October of last year through today, May 9th, 2013, you see a pretty different picture. They were doing very well for a long time, but they just didn't have enough traffic to convert into leads and prospects. They came to me in January to do a site evaluation, which basically involved, analyzing if what they were doing for on-page optimization was Google compliant, and they weren't. It was actually kind of a train wreck. However, they did come on with my firm full service beginning in February 1st, and we were seeing previous to that 100, 200 visits a day, and it wasn't bad for the investment they were putting into their content. However, they really wanted to ramp things up. So the goal of this video really, it's not to share any secrets with you other than SEO, ranking better, and generating more traffic to your site involves one thing, and that's Google compliant text and video on your site. So many contractors still, well over a year ago, we had the Google Penguin update along with, previous many Panda updates. So many contractors go at looking at helping their clients increase rankings and traffic using old techniques that no longer work, such as spam backlinking. This is a client that had upwards of a couple thousand backlinks when they came on in January, and we did a minor disavowal of those spam backlinks, and then we began to edit their text content for Google relevancy standards, as well as embed video on some of their site pages, again for compliancy issues. And as you can see, usually it's different on every client, but usually you'll notice within the first month or two improved rankings and improved traffic. It really took us upwards to get to the 1,000 mark. It really took us, with the work we did in January, the minor work, and then full ramp up, it took us about 6 weeks to get to 1,000 unique visitors a day. And we, because of the way that they sell their services, we do see major declines at the end of the work week, which you'll notice here. But we've consistently dabbled in the thousands, upwards of Monday of this week we had 1,400 visits. And it's funny, but as you look at SEO, there's definitely a trend between becoming Google compliant with text and video to improved organic rankings and also traffic. But that's only part of the picture. A big part of what I do for my clients is conversion advice. We can all enjoy 5, 10, 15,000 visits a month or more. However, if you're not converting those clients into, or not clients, but if you're not converting those prospects into leads by harvesting at least a name and an email address into your CRM, then all the money that you're going to put into investing and ranking better will not have a strong return on investment. So, I always say to people that are looking to work with my firm, really look at what you want to do before you invest money in search engine optimization. Because if your site isn't built for conversion, to convert, traffic into leads and prospects, then you're doomed to fail in terms of building strong revenue from your website. The screen that you see before me is not that difficult to achieve. However, it does require a hard assessment of the site structure, text and video content for Google relevancy for the intended target keywords. So I'll finish this video up. I just wanted to share this quickly with you and let you know that if you have interest in learning more about what we do with Google relevancy, to adhere to Penguin and Panda, just get in touch with us. We're happy to chat. We usually do a video screencast of your project in the beginning on our nickel. We don't actually even accept new client partners unless we kind of pick through what you're doing to determine if we can even help you. So, all right, thank you for watching and have a great one.